morning from Universal.
Good morning.
And we are on our way in. It's a bit later than we wanted to be here because we accidentally ordered.
I accidentally ordered the Uber to the wrong hotel.
Yeah.
So I picked music rather than movies, and then I had to get George to come pick us up.
With his nice Christmassy car.
Yeah, he put like little Santa hats on like all the seats, and like then wrapped his seat and the passenger seat in like a little Santa scarf as well. It was cute.
It was really nice, and it was
and he wished us Merry Christmas
yes,
as well.
Yes, he did. Yeah. We got some express passes today, and actually, I don't know if you can tell from just the walk in, but it seems like it's rather busy this morning. So
we are a bit later.
Yeah.
It's 8:43 now.
Yeah. Like we made the mistake last time. Well, call it a mistake. We asked what time they'd let us in. They said 9. So we went and stood in Starbucks for an eternity.
Yeah.
And then we went there at kind of 9 o'clock-ish, and they'd already let everybody through. So there must be a point with which they like change their mind and stuff. But yeah, Express Pass is going to be cool. We've got the one where we can go on every ride once, apart from the ones that aren't included, which is Hagrid's and Velocicoaster. So that means we're going to go there first. So here's to a good day. In now. Off we go, so let's go and see. It's nearly like 1:45, isn't it? So we'll just go and see what the situation is. 10 to now. At some point in the next 10 minutes we'll be allowed in, and we'll just go and join the queue for Hagrid's.
I've decided to wear my bag like this now.
Why?
Because it's too much, like having like my bag on my back, and then I need to get my phone out, or my wallet, or my hand sanitizer, or my lip balm, and so I just thought, let's be European.
You? What?
That's what Europeans do.
Yeah.
It's called a backpack for a reason.
I think it's French people wear it on the front.
Is that racist?
You can't say that.
Nice front pack. Okay, so a bit of time has passed, and well, first of all, Hagrid's. What did you think?
Oh, it's brilliant. Hagrid's is so good.
Yeah.
Like we queued for I don't know about an hour and a half, but it didn't feel like a long queue. It was consistently moving, so you weren't stood in one spot for a long time. Yeah, the queue's really good. You get to see parts of the ride, which is like a little sneak preview.
But they do a good job of hiding like the stuff that
the good
you
stuff.
don't want to see. It was really fast.
Hagrid's
is yeah. There's like some surprising bits in the ride. There's a few there's a few exciting bits. It's super quick, twists and turns. Like it's 100% do it, and it's worth the wait. We'd have waited longer. It wasn't too bad anyway. So Ellie's just gone on Velocicoaster, and I would say it was probably like a 2-minute wait for single riders to get down to the point where we split up last time with the lockers. Super short wait. We'll see how long it takes, but I think she said it was 10:33 when we got in the queue. It's like 10:35 now. We've already split, so she should be with us shortly.
I just got off Velocicoaster, and I did the single rider, and from entering the ride to coming back to meet you was 10 minutes.
That's mad.
Like there was maybe 4 or 5 single riders in front of me, and they were just like, on.
It's great.
Brilliant.
Still haven't picked up our express passes. We're heading towards sort of the halt ride because it's only a 15-minute wait anyway.
And I believe that also had single rider.
Yeah, and with single rider you can get that done. And then we'll get our express passes once we stop somewhere and we see them. And then we'll probably head over to studios for a bit. And I guess today the plan will be we'll just sort of chop and change between the parks. So if we head over to studios, do some rides over there, and then we'll come back a bit later on and catch some of the rides over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got our express passes now. We picked them up.
Yeah, that was easy peasy. And now we both have our lanyards.
We've temporarily left Islands because we're going to head over to studios, get some food there, and then do some rides. That is the plan. We were just pointing out our similarities in terms of our hairstyles.
Your bald head. We went to Central Park Crepes and you've got a plant-based thingy, and I modified the festive turkey one, and asked them to swap out the turkey for the plant-based stuff. So I think
we're doing that as well.
So I think I've got like cranberry, some cornbread, some gravy in there.
Yeah.
You've got some kind of mixture of veg and stuff.
Yeah.
They are absolutely boiling, and we've waited like over half an hour for these.
Oh, I mean, it's nearly an hour now. Like...
and they've come and they're boiling hot, so I have to wait a little bit longer to eat them.
I also just wanted to add that the way they make them, because I've been studying it there for a long time, just an FYI for anyone, like us, you might want to eat plant-based as a preference as opposed to, you know, a complete avoidance of anything like that, because they make the vegan ones on a separate like machine, grill or whatever, flat hot thing, and there's only one of those, and so like in front of me there was a couple, they ordered 2, and obviously I ordered 2, and everyone behind me, there must have been at least 5 or 6 people that ordered just like normal ones, with whether they were the sweet ones or the normal savoury ones, but they all had theirs before I had my second one. So depending on your preference, you might be able to say that you don't mind if they make it on a normal grill. I don't know if that's an option, but I keep calling it grill. Flat hot surface, because that would certainly save you a lot of time.
Come and trim my Christmas tree.
I'll take one. Well, it's safe to say that I would not be accepted into the Men in Black Academy. Ellie beat me comfortably, which is fine. But a real fun ride, spinny, dark, shooty. Then I think I'm going to head over to Diagon Alley, get some frozen butterbeer. Then we might do Green Guts, or perhaps we'll go do Transformers or something. But we've not used our lanyards yet in terms of our express passes, which is great because the queue times have been fairly short. So as they increase throughout the day, it means we can go back and do whatever we want without to queue. So yeah, it's turned out to be a really nice day. Weather's great, food's nice. Yeah, we're just having a wonderful stroll around Universal Studios, and it's good to be back. So we'll check in a bit, probably with some butterbeer. Busy as ever. Everywhere looks like Christmassy there as well, which is really nice. It's just the extra little touches. I mean, we've been here at sort of Halloween, and when it's just been, I guess, normal or plain, if there is such a thing, but just the little extra touches, the decorations, the wreaths, etc. Yeah, it's really nice.
Got me a frozen butterbeer. Very nice. Oh, I've missed this. It's kind of like a toffee butterscotchy slushy with this like marshmallowy foam stuff on top.
Excuse me. Still going on your butterbeer?
Yeah.
Diagon Alley's so good, isn't it? I like, obviously we've been to the studio tour at home. Did we say this the other day? I forget. But it's just so cool to be able to go into the shops.
There's another brain.
Very bright.
No, I don't know if they've put something in this or not, but I've had brain freezes multiple times with this.
It's magic. Magic.
Magically freezing my brain.
Yeah, there you go.
It's very painful.
I think a lot of people probably say this, but I do miss the Jaws ride. I mean, I know it made way for Harry, but yeah, those of us of a certain age that came when we were younger remember Jaws fondly. I remember there being fire and me saying it was hot. That's what I remember. Stating the obvious. I was obviously a very smart youngster.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it, no. But it was good. It was good. Boat ride. Go on a nice boat. Things start to go wrong. There's sharks.
What was that terrible ride that we came on when I first came
Earthquake.
in? Was that it?
With the subway.
Yeah.
And that made way for Fast and the Furious. I think I prefer Earthquake.
I'm not even sure I'd want to do it if it was a walk-on.
No, wait, which one, Earthquake or Fast and the Furious?
Fast and Furious.
Well, you've got Express Pass, get your money's worth.
Well, yeah, we will.
I mean, I just remember there being a big build-up to Fast and the Furious, and we came off there feeling very flat. Like, what was that?
I love Fast and Furious films.
You do, yeah. If they could have based it in Tokyo for you.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to go in Walgreens and see what makeup they've got?
Sure. I didn't know.
Go into the Christmas shop then and see what they've got.
It's a nice Santa face. I got to talk quite loud because I might get copyrighted, but what did you get? Look at that cake.
A very substantial slice of what they call confetti cake.
Good luck with that.
It's pretty good, yeah.
If you're ready to be a minion, welcome to the family! Greetings, recruits! Welcome to my home, I am Crow, Master Villain, Scourge of Humanity. So, you want to be a minion? Your training will begin soon, but be warned, danger lurks. Hello, I'm Gru. What's your name? Where are you from? Wow, that might be impressive. Question, question, question. And thank you.
Just come off Minions now, very fun ride, simulator type thing. It's very bouncy. We got very distracted by the guy that was sat next to Ellie, had a cup of drink, and it had a lid on it, but the ride is very up and downy and shaky all about, and we were saying we were very distracted by his cup, assuming at any point it was going to explode, but thankfully it didn't, so we were both very dry coming off the ride. It's time for Rip Ride Rocket. And we're just going to do some rides now. I think from here we'll go to Jimmy Fallon's, then we'll probably do Transformers, maybe go and then do Gringotts, and yeah, get the rides done here, and then probably head over to the park. Oh, we've also been looking at places to eat for later. The Today Cafe at the front of the park has got quite a few nice salads that Ellie was looking at, and there's also a food truck which is over there, which I'll show you in a second. That's got like a plant-based hot dog with kettle chips or crisps. So yeah, it's something good for later on, and then we're going to go to Cold Stone Creamery. So now you know our menu choices for the day. So here's the stage, and then this is like that. There it is. Time for a bit of Transformers.
Sir, come on, where's it on? Please. Okay.
I know we are asking much of you this day, but the Decepticons leave us no choice. Evac believes you can help him protect the Allspark. I believe you can too.
He just had the fright of my life. I was coming out in the queue on the Mummy, and they've got a stilt walker in there, and I wasn't paying attention, and he jumped out at me. Well, you know me, I was like really loud in the shop, and everyone laughed.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
How was the ride?
Soz. Yeah, it was really good. I did have to take my glasses off because it's very fast and it's very like windy.
Yes, I know.
So I did have to, like, when we got to like where the scarab beetles are and it was taking us backwards, I was like, I'll just slide these off for a second. I don't want to lose my glasses.
I didn't enjoy that. Didn't enjoy that bit.
Oh,
Okay.
it's really good. I love that ride.
Well done.
Yes.
Smells like cookies in here. This is the tribute store. I was going to film outside, but there was some kind of dance party on, so there's loads of music. So we're just inside the store now. Alright there, Elle.
Yes, I'm still wearing my bag like this.
Yes.
Very practical.
Safety conscious.
Not safety, practically it's much better.
How unusual that comfort and safety and practicality combine.
I'm winning.
Oh, treats.
Damn it. We could have got treats from here. It's a walk for later, Augustus.
Yeah, no. We'll see what there is. Yeah, that's real nice.
Bugger. I would have got the white Christmas cupcake.
Those Christmas tree cupcakes are nice. Just get in the way, mate. It's fine.
Soz. Look at these. Look at these. Oh my goodness.
Real nice.
We'll come back for some of
Chocolate
these.
cake.
Oh my god, I just found this as well. Merry and Nutty Universal Studios. But I don't have a Universal Christmas mug.
No.
This is, it's $15
Bargain.
for a very big cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Look at that. Very unexpected.
These are absolutely beautiful. They've got all the houses, crests around them.
Harry Potter fine china. Hello.
Hi.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while. We've done quite a lot today.
Yeah. Had to go and do Simpsons. I can't even remember where we were the last time we said anything. We did Jimmy Fallon. And before that it was Rip Ride Rocket. Did we say anything before then?
So we came in, we did Minions, Rip Ride Rocket,
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, I did The Mummy,
Transformers.
Transformers,
We just did Gringotts.
which was a long way.
That was a long way, yeah.
Like, Gringotts I always find is really slow.
You forgot what we did before Gringotts.
Well, I just ignored that.
Fast and the Furious, such a
It's-
bad ride.
Like, I don't ever
It's
want
so
to do
quick,
that
it's
again.
so fast though, isn't it? Like it's just like
It's so rubbish. I'm sorry, it's rubbish. The only good thing, which used to be one of the worst things, was like, what are their names? Pat and Jamie.
Oh yeah.
Like they've turned it
Now it's
into
a
like
joke.
a joke, and it's not serious stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And like they're fully aware that they're not being listened to, and they just make it very funny. But the whole ride itself is.
Yeah. Fast and Furious not very good. Gringotts was good, but it was a long way. Even on Express, it was about an hour. We're doing The Simpsons, then we're going to go and do E.T., and then I think we'll grab some food, which we'll probably show you, and then once we've had some food, we'll head over to Islands and do some rides over there.
Yeah, what is there left for us
We still need to do Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's the Hulk if you want to do that again. You don't want to do Kong.
Attention Krusty Land guests. Please be aware that all flash
We could do Forbidden Journey
Yeah,
again.
I'd like to do that again.
I'd like some information.
My pleasure.
Who won the 1942 World Series?
The St. Louis Cardinals.
Why is the sky blue?
The molecules in the air scatter blue light from the sun.
Why are you so lame?
I was a very sickly boy and I never developed social skills.
Season's greetings to one and all. Ho, ho, ho.
What you got? What are you eating?
Squirrel gingerbread cookie.
Oh,
I've eaten some of his tail.
you have. You might not miss it, it's okay. How is it?
Gingerbready.
Bit disappointed though.
I thought it was a cookie sandwich.
And it's not.
No. It's fine, it tastes like Christmas. I just did Rip Ride Rocket in the dark.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it. It is so good in the dark. I don't know why it feels different, but it does. I wasn't particularly on a different row. I was on row 3. which is near the front, and I think I was sort of like that during the day, but I don't know, like all the lights and everything, it's just, oh, it was so good. This is also proof that we do go out at the night time.
Yes, it is.
We're not always in bed at 9 o'clock.
No, well, it's not 9 o'clock yet, give it time.
Didn't even wait to start the vlog. What'd you get?
So this is called, it's something super Oreo. It's an Oreo overload. So it's something called sweet cream ice cream, which I've never had apart from here. It's got Oreos in it, fudge.
Oh, and we are at Cold Stone Creamery.
Yeah. Real good. Massive fail, ridiculously underprepared. Just enjoy my ice cream, walking down to Islands, walking against the massive crowd. And you said, I wonder what time it closes. The answer is 7 o'clock, which is right now. What time do studios close? Also 7 o'clock. It seems really early for a Friday night to be closing the parks.
Tomorrow is 20 o'clock. Maybe they've got something going on there.
Maybe. I mean, we still got a good use
We did.
out of our passes. I mean, the only thing we didn't do today in Islands was Spider-Man, which we were aiming to go and do with our Express Pass. And we did queue for Forbidden Forest because we said we'll come back later and do it with the Express Passes. But that didn't happen. So, yeah.
We're done now.
That's
apparently.
it. Like, how...
Well, we can go in the Universal store.
What's happening in the world when we've outstayed? Like, things are closed and we were ready to go in them. Like,
I know, we weren't finished
well,
Universal.
you were on the joking about going to bed by 9 o'clock, and now it's going to happen. I always find it interesting finding things here that we can't find at home.
Gryffindor. $82.
Goodness me, $82. How much is your bum bag? I'm going to say 45.
58.
58. Goodness me. That is the question you have to ask yourself every time you go to a pudding. These are nice, it's just a bit small. They come in all the different houses. $17. Yeah, I'll be up and down every 5 minutes getting more water, but it's very nice. Plastic. It's quite nice though because it's got like the Wizarding World of Universal Studios on the back.
Okay. I think it was quite nice.
Did you have a nice day?
I did have a very good day.
What was your favourite ride?
Hagrid's is great.
That's my answer.
Really, really good. But Velocicoaster is something else.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think it's both of them.
Both of them.
Hagrid's because
what was your two favourite rides? Is not why I asked.
Hagrid's is good because it's something that I get to do with you. But Velocicoaster because of like the drops and the speed and
the craziness. There's so many different types of rides here. I mean, you've got your full-on roller coasters, you've got your simulators. Hagrid's is a roller coaster, but it's not, you know.
Oh, and then you've got E.T.
E.T., yes. I mean,
so cute.
It is quite dated. I mean, I heard, I don't know if you heard, when we came off, there was like 3 generations. You had like the grandma, the mum, and the kids. And the mum was saying how much of a big deal that ride and film used to be when she was younger. And the kids were like, basically, what are you on about? This is naff. We'd have to properly sit down and go through like the benefits of the Express Pass. I can't really remember like the cost, but it was, for us, it was worth it. And
isn't it like $110?
It's something like that. Although what's interesting is that like it's $110 for both parks to ride everything once, and I think it's like $20 more per person to ride everything unlimited. But there's not enough time. I mean, as we've shown, we haven't even done.
Yeah, we struggled to get through
Didn't do all the rides,
and
yeah.
like at one point we were like rushing from ride to ride.
Yeah.
And that's also not to say like that a lot of the rides that we went on didn't even have a queue.
Yeah.
So you know, it was like a 10-minute wait, and we were like, oh, we bought express pass.
I know, yeah. And this morning when we were like, we probably cost us like 5 or 10 minutes by saying, let's not queue for, or let's not use our express pass on Forbidden Journey, and we didn't use our Men in Black just because we thought we'd have more time. But that's because we just, I mean, why didn't we look at what time the park closed? I don't know. Maybe it's just not something we ever normally consider. I don't know if you've got anything to say, because I've not even asked you yet, but I'm going to just speak my mind about what I found to be the world's most annoying Uber driver.
Okay.
So I don't know how you feel about that, but like the journey started with her sort of shouting at her sat nav because she didn't want to go the way it was telling her. So that, like, straight away she was basically, I think the moral of this story is going to be that she knew best. So she didn't want to go on the I4 because she knew a better way. And then the sat nav was trying to route her, but she knew a different way, knew a better way, it's a quicker way. And because we were going this better and quicker way, we obviously spent a lot more time in the car than we normally would. And then she was very chatty, which isn't always a problem, but she was very chatty, but very sort of opinionated, and had a story about everything. So, you know, you've just bought somewhere and renovated somewhere, she's bought somewhere, she's renovating it. You've lived somewhere that's a bit different, she's got friends that live there and do a bit different. She's just had a story about everything. And then we get to the hotel, it's down there. Oh, I never go down there because it's always a bit awkward to get around. So then she takes you another way, then she gets lost, and yet, no, that's the way, just stop here and we'll get out. Like, stop here, we'll get out. Like, it's just, it's been a long day. I just want to sit quietly in the back of your car.
Like, we
Oh, well, hang on. And she's not really an Uber driver. She's just doing it to collect data.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
What are you on about?
What data?
Yeah. I'm not really an Uber driver. I'm just doing this to collect data. Data for what?
Data for what?
How Uber driving works. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Just that we had a great day in the park. We didn't realise it shut early, and then we couldn't get an Uber because it was like $50.
Oh yeah.
And then I was trying Lyft, and I don't know what. And if anyone knows how I can fix this, but Lyft were just like, there's a problem with your payment card.
Yeah.
Try another one.
By the time anyone sees this, we'll be home and it won't matter.
Oh, yeah, but still. Like, and then it was like, choose another card. So we put Mitchell's card in. No, that one's got a problem too. Pick
Yeah.
another card. How many cards do you want?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a credit card. Why isn't it working?
The fluctuation in price is really weird with Uber, isn't it? Because it's about a $20 to $23 journey. And because it was busier, it was $50, and we had to just keep refreshing until it got down to like 30. And then we got her.
So
I had to
it's
pay
now,
50 to avoid her.
So it's now 8:40.
Yeah.
We left the park at 7.
Yeah. That's your shortcut, and anyway. Yeah, but we did have a nice day.
We
So
did.
I mean, that was a fun frustration at the end of the
There
day.
goes my
wasn't
mug
like
money on our extra Uber costs.
It's nice to be home. But no, it was a really nice day. I'd thoroughly recommend the Express Pass.